Hello. Am I on the air? Hello. Nobody said anything to me, but if I'm on the air, my name is Getawale. Hi. Am I live, Sean? I'm on the air. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm being told that we made a mistake. Cool. Bye. Stick around.
This is the end.
Hi, guys. This is Getawale. We're going to get some more of these donations right here as we get ready for the next segment. I'm just tying my shoes in a double knot, which is more secure than a single knot. We have, let's see here, some real-time Geta, or Mike. I call this the Mike section. Getawale's the crazy guy. Mike Lockman's the serious, nice man. $30 from JW, 3211. I don't know where the numbers stop. I know you have numbers in your name, but our tracker sometimes puts numbers at the end of people's names for some reason. $30 says, this is the best of the TF2 community. No questions asked. Thank you in particular to Truck, Geta, Uber Chain, Jazz Butts, and Krunk. TotH, yay. Thank you, JW. Let's see here. Geel9 donates $115.92. I believe that's an item donation. Says, this is Geel9. The Geel on the couch is not real. 9. I fear for not only my safety, but the safety of Frank the Isopod. Only a series of $500 donations can save me now. Can I, if I can just talk to the stream directly for a moment. I didn't realize how much everyone cared about Frank the Isopod until I went home last night and looked at all the Twitter and things. I was just trying to make a nice, clean set. I don't disrespect isopods or any creatures whatsoever. I love all creatures, great and small. I want to say hello to my cat, Ozzy, who is not watching and doesn't understand English and doesn't have any idea where his owner went. Here's a really nice long comment here, and this is a bit of a serious one, looks like. Face in Cake donates, he donates $150, and he says, just had Thanksgiving yesterday with the family. He says, as I celebrated on the correct day. So we've got a Canadian spotted, like me. Canadian Thanksgiving is in October, for those that don't know. Or if it's every day if you want, you know. Anyway, he continues. He says, and hearing stories from them reminds me of the stories the kids would be telling with or without this camp, and that the time we have with each other is limited. Cancer affects everyone, even with the many advancements we made. I think Stephanie said it best, and there's a quote. The quote is, chemotherapy may have cured my cancer, but camp definitely cured my spirit. Cancer harms more than just the body, the emotions, stress, the family. Being a child doesn't help that. I'm incredibly proud to be a part of this event and the TF2 community. To think that some silly game called TF2 would be the seed for an amazing and fun charity event. I love all of you, whether you donated or you spread the word to everyone you can. Sorry for the long message. Oh, don't be sorry for a long message. We love the long messages. I would kiss all of you if I could. Heart. Well, as long as you ask permission and they're all okay with it, I'm sure you can kiss anybody. $2 here from USA Owen. Hey, USA Owen. $2 for Curtis the Gamer. Great job hosting this segment. I agree. Kurt is really good at that. Exony, $124.42. I believe that's an item donation. So guys, don't forget, I mean, the item donations, they show right up on our tracker. They pop on screen. They're super easy to do. Jesse and Jill here on the couch that I'm waving in the direction of have been doing a lot of work. I think especially Jill, because Jesse's been doing some of the production stuff, which he's been doing a wicked job of, I think. Give him some love. But yeah, Jill's been stressing about his baby, and his baby, I don't mean his dogs, but I mean his website, Marketplace, and Scrap, and our item trackers. So give some love to him as well. I don't know if they can hear you or not. I hope not, because Jill's voice is disgusting. Mine just sounds like a Sounds like a rusty harpsichord. $55 here from Omicron. It says, 4th event I've been able to watch for the kids. Nice. $13.37. I believe that's Leet, because I'm old. Tag L, raise love is the name of that donator. No message. Thank you. $3 from Claybuster. Says, I was going to buy a beer. You take this instead. That's really nice. I like that. Just a moment here. We're going to come back from break, and you're going to have wacky, kooky, high-energy get a whale. How many, Justin, how many I got left for, do you think? You had to guess. Okay, well, get ready for get a whale to arrive. Whenever get a whale's not in the room, whenever he's not in the room, people should be asking, where's Get a Whale? Hello, good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Sorry, I'm still in my serious tone. I got to pick it up. My name's Get a Whale. I'm thrilled to be here. I'm happy you guys are here watching, and welcome to Tip of the Hats 2018. Welcome back, I should say. I am here with our buddies that I was just talking about. We got Jill to my immediate right, your left, and we have Jesse Carr and PS4. The PS4.
Should have put the bird.
Yeah, maybe we can get the. Does Bird have a name? I'm sure he does. Probably.
Phil the Robin.
Oh yeah, Phil. Yeah, right,
Phil.
that's right. Because that's one of our prizes as well, right?
Yeah.
You guys know all about our prizes, don't you? Viewing at home. If you don't, it's real easy to find out about it. Certainly, we have our ticker, and some of them are down sort of at the bottom of our screen. But it's real easy to see through our donation link as well. Tipofthehats.org. So, boys, how are you doing today so far?
Doing good.
Great. Hey, hold on.
Whoa, jinx on you.
Now you can.
You're
go.
both boys. I wasn't asking him. I was asking both of you. You doing good though?
Oh, is it my turn now? Yeah, I'm doing good. You know,
Wow.
we've been doing. It's been a great day so far. We've already hit $152,000. About to hit $153,000. That's incredible.
American dollars, yeah. How about you, Jesse?
Doing pretty good, too. Been doing a lot of production
Yep.
for this event.
Have you been on the couch at all yet?
No. First time being on the couch.
This is Jesse, guys. This is Jesse Carr, or Jesse from Scrap and Marketplace and all that. One of the gurus behind all that stuff.
The other Jill.
The other Jill. I mean, he said it himself. I don't know. I guess he's cool with that. I guess he's cool with being Jill too. So we're getting ready for a pretty some exciting stuff here. The kitchen segment, and kitchen segment was fun yesterday. If you guys caught it, and if you didn't, I mean, certainly you can look at the VOD on Twitch, and later on it'll be on YouTube and whatnot. But we're up in the ante this time. We're taking it up a notch. Bam. Emerald Lagasse. It's called Cutthroat Kitchen. Now, I've been provided some details, but I know it involves a saboteur, which anything that involves a saboteur, I mean, come on, right? Spy's the best class in the game.
How to disguise as French Baguette Man.
Spy might be the best class in our kitchen as well today, because Krunkidile is over there, and I know that Lauren is over there as well, and I know we're going to have other people involved. So are we ready in the kitchen now, or do we need a couple minutes still? Anybody? They're ready. Lauren's dancing around. She's so full of energy for a Sunday morning, I'll tell you. She always is. That's why we like her so much. Well, one of the reasons we like her. So can they hear me? Can somebody give me some sort of thing? Well, I guess I'll toss it to the kitchen. She's giving a thumbs up, so let's see what's going on over there.
We're good. Hi. Guys, we thought that since I forced Krunkidile to learn my chocolate chip cookie recipe, that he will give me...
Forced me?
I forced you.
I love making cookies.
Okay, all right, fine. That he would give me a recipe today, and I would assist him with making it.
Yeah.
How does that sound? Good?
Yeah, it's good. I learned how to read since yesterday. I got my Hooked on Phonics, my Muzzy, my Kids Bop, all those things together, and I am very proud to say I can read at a level that a normal human...
A first grade level?
Probably better than a first grader.
A third grade level. We'll go with that. He didn't sleep at all last night. He told me he was up all night learning the English language and numbers. And I think you got it now.
I did.
You seem like you got it under control. Okay.
I am pretty smart right now. So
what are we making?
We are going to make blondies. It's not my like recipe. I stole it from a book.
That's what everyone does. That's a secret. That's what everyone does.
Nice. I'm not special. I'm not like a teacher or anything, but...
Show me what to do.
Okay, well, what the book told me was we are going to take, I believe we're going to make a double recipe because that's really fun. We're going to
make a mess.
3 cups of flour.
Okay, how do I measure a cup?
Are you from, like, Canada?
No.
Or
I need a cup,
England?
though.
Easy on the Canada diss.
That's not a
need
diss. I
still
just
hear
said
you.
it wrong.
I need a measuring cup.
Don't
I
worry,
see
we got
one.
you.
I see.
I picked these up from Jewel Osco the other day.
Okay, do I put these ones in the mixer or do I put it in a separate bowl?
You should actually put it in the separate bowl because I think we want to do the wet ingredients in
All
the
right,
mixer.
let's do it. So let's teach everyone the proper way to measure a cup of flour.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay,
yeah.
so when you measure a cup of flour, you don't want to pack it all in there as much as possible and just dump it in. You want to just lightly scoop it in there and then scoop off the rest off the top with a knife. There, 1 cup of flour.
Because if you pack it in,
Because
it's
if you
like
pack it in,
heavier.
it's too much.
Yeah.
Flour is a little bit too packable. Okay, 3 cups of flour. Airy flour. Okay, I did it.
Fantastic.
What do I do next?
We're going to need 2. Hold on, I need to look at my phone because I can't remember the recipe like you could.
You don't have it memorized?
No, I had to learn how to read.
Oh, I forgot. Okay, all right, fair enough.
We're going to need 2 teaspoons of baking
2
powder.
teaspoons of baking powder. Okay. 1 and 2. Okay, what now?
And then 1 teaspoon, we're going to want to wash that.
We're gonna wash that. Don't worry, guys.
We're just going to need 1 teaspoon of salt.
Okay.
And while
We
that's
can do
happening,
that.
just to butt in, we have our pub we just brought up on the screen. We've got some gamers in the pub doing their thing. And of course, you guys, if you're all the early risers or whatnot on the West Coast, or if you're in Europe or whatnot, getting ready for dinner or whatever, come on and join us in our pub. It might be tough to get in. Lots of folks are trying to get in, but play with some of our gamers here, little Jim Bob and whoever else. But yeah, kitchen.
And then we're going to need you to mix all that together. And then, can you hand me the cup?
Guys, I wanted to give you an update, actually, just to jump in as well about the Saboteur. We're about halfway on the Saboteur incentive, so I want to remind you that
3
is
cups of this brown sugar.
we got to get to that. We're about
might be all of it, but
$2,500
let's be
out of
sure.
5,000.
3 cups?
So, guys, get those donations in, please. If you're donating, we want to see the wackiness happen, the kookiness, right? Right,
Kooky
Krunk?
cookies.
Lauren?
Yes.
Kooky,
Actually, they're making brownies.
but it's really a cookie.
We might make more cookies later. Who knows?
Ooh, cookie.
I could spend all day baking, but next we're going to need
Now that you know how to read.
Yeah. After we're done with that, we're going to need melted butter, but all of our butter is in stick form, so I guess we can just put it in this pan. Pot pan. It's a tall pot.
It's a tall pot.
It's the Mario of pots.
One of those pans with really high edges.
Just gonna put
Okay,
this
3 cups of brown
here.
sugar.
like this. And then I'm going to guess this is whichever one is going to actually turn on. Okay. There you go.
Good
There
work.
we go.
We're letting Krunkidile deal with fire over here.
Oh, terrifying.
That's a big problem.
Look, it's just an element.
All right.
It's gonna
You can
take
let that melt.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe while we
What do I
wait
do
for...
next?
Oh, sorry.
While we're doing that, I believe we need
Eggs.
4 large eggs.
We're going to crack some eggs over here. We'll throw it back to you, Mike.
Okay, thank you, Lauren. So, I mean, we're still here. We got Jill and we got Jesse. So, as I'm watching the pub, something that popped into my head was, I mean, you guys know a lot about sort of the item donations and that kind of thing. Is there anything that you guys are wanting to talk about or mention or remind people of or anything like that?
Yeah. So, you know, honestly, I've been talking to some people, you know, some friends, and you know, I know a guy who owns a gold pan, and I was talking to him a few weeks ago, and I was asking him, you know, hey, why didn't you donate your golden pan ever? You know, why wouldn't you do that? It's for the kids. And somehow he wasn't fully aware that the proceeds from item donations, you know, when it says, you know, this is worth, say, $2,400, that's $2,400 that goes to One Step Camp. You know, it's not as if it's cash. It's not, you know, just like cash. I mean, it is cash. You know, if it says $1.78 for a key, or you know, however much, I forget the exact value right now.
No low balls.
Then that is how much One Step Camp will receive from us.
Yeah,
like
literally.
guaranteed.
It's really that simple.
And on the note of golden pans, we have the wonderful sweepstakes that you can win, including the golden pan. But also you can donate a golden pan if you own one. I know that there are trillions of you out there.
You keep saying that, but I don't know who this audience is you're addressing. Certainly, I mean, if people have them, but they're not like sneakers. It's like, there's not millions of them out there or something.
You'd be surprised, Mike.
Well, I mean,
150 or so isn't very far from a trillion.
Okay. Well, maybe. But no, I mean, I certainly agree. I mean, absolutely. Anything that people have, whether it's, Australians as well, gold, not only gold pans, but gold anything.
Of course, yes.
It's great. I mean, some of us in past years have donated that stuff, but it's easier than ever, and the list of stuff accepted is higher than ever, bigger than ever, right?
Yeah, so we've put a huge amount of work into improving our donation system, and because we have this large network of sites that we own, and we can kind of have them all work together to help tip of the hats. So
because backpack.tf is under the umbrella now as well this year, which is pretty useful. I mean, a great site. I mean, we've always had them kind of as part of the show when we used to do our community segment. It's a great place in terms of valuation of items and that type of thing. It's pretty convenient. But that's that's a new thing now since last year.
Yeah, since
we have some figures, some action figures here that are being pointed to by the lovely Jazz Butts. What's the message here on this? These are prizes. I do know that. Oh, they're being autographed. Who is that autographed that? Clockwork? Our very own Clockwork has autographed this Tracer figure. If you're an OW person, you know that's pretty sick, actually. That's cool. So that's one of our prizes. Don't forget about those prizes. But it's here. Well, you can't really see it now, but you'll see it throughout the day. But yeah, sorry, not to interrupt.
Well, you did, but that's all right.
Yep.
So and you keep
Okay, Joe, come on.
So on the note of the golden pan, I know I'm talking about it a lot, but I have a very interesting proposition for somebody who owns a golden pan out there.
Ooh.
Which is that if you were to donate your golden pan, again, $2,400 goes to charity, but we will, at Scrap.tf, we will match that donation. We will donate an additional $2,400 within a few minutes. It'll show up right on screen.
So, Gio, what you're saying is if a person donates a golden pan, they are essentially giving $4,800 to Camp One Step.
They are giving
$4,800 US dollars. So, guys, again, and how about this? Let's not make this a forgotten thing that falls by the wayside. Tell your friends or tweet it if you know someone that owns one. I mean, that's cool. That's awesome.
I don't think we've ever had a golden pan donation, so.
You make history?
Yeah, it's early, and we're kind of still waking up, but that's wickedly exciting, actually.
Yeah, that is, hopefully I'm patched in right now, but
yes.
That is super cool. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
This is the first I've heard of that.
Yeah.
That is super
I think he just on the fly came up with it.
Yeah,
basically.
I love that.
So
yeah.
Again, guys, tell your friends or tell Reddit or Twitter or whoever, if a person out there decides they would like to donate a golden pan to the charity, it will be matched with another golden pan by Scrap Marketplace, these family of sites, which means one golden pan donation is $4,800 to the charity, which is mind-boggling. So
and to put a number on that, that's basically, I'm going to put this in engineering terms, that is 5 camper weeks worth of dollars, because it costs about $1,000 a week to send a kid to camp.
Mm-hmm.
So $4,800, that's 4.8 camper weeks. That's a lot of camper weeks for one donation.
It is.
If any generous folks are out there with a pan, you could send a lot of kids to camp and make a major difference in their lives.
Now, dude, Star loves hitting the thing. I didn't even read or mention it yet. We have the preemptive gong strike by Stir_. That was 3XL Neat. Hashtag ScrapTF had a big donation of $502.64. Sounds like items to me. Says, hey, Jesse and Gil. Hey, Jesse and Gil, I decided to take this chance now that both of you are busy and steal the scraps once and for all. But then I felt bad about it, so I turned them into unusuals and donated them. Thank you, everyone, for putting... You can't do that. You can't turn scraps into unusual. Well, I guess you can indirectly.
A lot of people have done that, actually.
But you can't literally... There's no blueprint recipe in the game that you can do that. You can't...
Not that you have access.
Can't input 300 scrap metal and create a burning whatever. But no, that's amazing, and they say thank you, everyone, for putting so much love and work towards this event for the kids. Thank you so much, 3XL Nate. You got the stir gong. That's cool. That's awesome. So I mean, that brings us up. We're going right along here. And before we kind of toss back to the kitchen, I just wanted. Sorry, what was it? Production. You said the incentives you wanted me to. There's so much stuff that we're trying to The cut. Oh, so we have our. There it is. $3,112 for the Cutthroat Krunkidile Kitchen Chaos. Please, and they're over there. I think it's a 2 hour. Is it a 2 or 3 hour section? 2 hours. So please, let's get that as soon as we can for that incentive, please, because they're over in the kitchen right now. I want to see this Cutthroat stuff. I have a general sense of what it is, but I want to see what they have cooked up, because all weekend long I've thought I knew what stuff was, and then people are blowing me away.
Cooked up. Nice one, Mike.
Yeah, cooked up. So kitchen, what's up? We're gonna head back to you guys. Let's see it.
We are about to mix the wet and the dry ingredients over here for our blondies that we're making.
Good.
So we've got our dry ingredients, our flour right here, and we've got our wet ingredients, which is like butter, brown sugar, all that good, delicious, calorie-free stuff.
Made a fun pudding out of it.
Oh yeah, this is what pudding is actually made of, in case anyone was wondering. Okay.
So you're just gonna.
So I just put them together.
Yep, and then you're gonna fold it together using the rubber spatula.
Okay.
And once you're done with that, you can fold in the 2 cups of butterscotch chips.
Ooh, fold it in. Now, can you tell us what folding is?
Well, folding, as opposed to mixing with like a wire whisk, folding is where you have this flat rubber spatula, and it's not just like like that. You're gonna take the rubber spatula and you're just gonna like dunk it in, fold it, dunk it in, fold it, and it's more of a. It's like instead of just randomly kind of mixing it all together, it's like. You're just kind of like what Lauren's doing. You're just kind of folding on top of each other.
It's more of a gentle thing. It's not rough. Yeah.
And around and through the middle.
You're not trying to like vaporize the ingredients. You're just gently combining them.
This doesn't quite look like blondies yet, but it will.
It will.
Don't you worry.
They're gonna be delicious and
we're
buttery.
getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah, see, eventually it's gonna feel like I don't feel like I'm making any progress, but then as you keep doing it, it's like, oh wait, hold on, something's coming out.
Yeah,
I'm seeing a little something.
This looks legit. I'm very impressed.
I've done this before. I can instruct.
You learned to read very well over one night. I'm very impressed. Okay, I think I'm ready for the butterscotch chips.
All right.
You're gonna pour them on in.
Pour them in.
Get that stuff in there. Okay. And I'm going to do my folding again.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to try and cut the parchment paper, maybe?
I wish you guys could smell this, because this smells incredible. We haven't even baked it yet.
Who gets to lick the bowl? Who
Not
gets
you,
to,
me, the people in the kitchen.
I mean, I got to lick the thing yesterday, so I guess go for it. That's your thing now.
GoPro.
Okay. I think we're ready to put these in the pan.
Okay.
We
eventually.
are preparing our pan, so I think we can go back to some TF2 in the meantime.
Awesome. Yeah, that's not a golden pan, is it? That would be strange.
Well, there's golden deliciousness in the pan, but the pan is not golden itself.
Okay, maybe for next year we'll get a real golden pan in real life.
Is this worth $4,800 itself?
It's worth whatever you want it to be.
All right, we're going to come on back to the TF2, I believe. No offense against them. I want to lick the bowl is all I'm trying to say.
You know, I'd like to throw a real quick shout out there. That was 3XL Knee. He just donated about $500 of items. He's actually a mod for Scrap. He also helps us out with Marketplace. He works for that. And I'd just like to give a quick shout out to all of our mods on Scrap, Marketplace, and Backpack.
And everyone. We talk so much about Jill and Jesse, but it's not a two-man team by any means.
No, yeah. We have a lot of... I mean, do you want to talk about it a bit more?
We have a lot of moderators and people that work with us, and they're all great. We love them all.
Almost, honestly, too much to name.
Yeah.
We love all or most of them. We don't love Jill as much.
Yeah.
But he tries his hardest.
Do I?
While we're out here giving both love and some gentle roasting, I do actually want to give a genuine thanks to Jesse and Jill for being here. And obviously for supporting our show year after year. But like, the day before we went live, I think Jill was rebuilding my entire computer because it got broken in the move from my apartment here to the venue. So he fixed that, and it's been fine. And Jesse just like learned how to run an ATEM.
Yeah.
And has been TDing like a third of the show along with our other TDs. So like, don't get it twisted. Don't think that they're just like
lounging.
They're not just like sponsors lounging, trying to like hawk their wares.
No.
They are in here actively with their hands in the show, pressing buttons, like breathing life into this thing the same way the rest of us are. So much gratitude to both of you.
I mean, much love for both. I mean, Jill was so stressed out yesterday. He was putting out all these fires, trying to make sure that you guys could donate items because there were a few hiccups with that. And he's mega stressed, doing a little better today, but we give mad love to him. And Jesse, I've said it a bunch of times. I mean, he's been doing fantastic for a guy that just showed up and was like, hey, what do you want me to do? It's like, oh, do you want to run our friggin' show? Like, he's been doing fantastic. So, I mean, I can hear the love in Twitch chat in my ear, or I can imagine it anyway. Much love to them. And look, we got some cool-looking stuff in that kitchen right now. We've got the tray. Tell us about it, Lauren.
I have the blondies here. They've got these like delicious butterscotch chips in there, as you can see.
Oof.
And I just spread it across with a spatula to make it all flat. And we're going to put them in the oven for a little while, and we are going to have blondies when we get out.
Oof.
They will be baked and delicious, and I might allow you to have one, Get a Whale.
Oof.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, you know, if we're friends.
Don't worry, Mike. I'll get you one. Don't worry.
Thank you, Ryan. Haha,
He's
Lauren.
got your back. He's got your back. How long am I cooking these for?
That's a great question. I wish I remembered.
I believe in you. You can read
Use
it.
the phone eventually.
Now, can the
What's
viewers
up?
have this recipe if they want to make these blondies at home? Are you going to give away the secret recipe?
I don't know.
Because I give away
Yeah,
my
Lauren
secret.
gave her cookie recipe out, which floored me because she's been making them for years and they're addictive.
Again, it's not
Nice.
mine. This is I donated $20 to Maximum Fun for a membership, and this is Jesse Thorne's recipe.
Well, you
I
can,
don't know.
you
Legally,
can
he
give it
doesn't
away
know
with
if he's
credit.
allowed.
Correct?
He might get in trouble.
This recipe's embargoed.
Yeah, he might go to prison for sharing the recipe.
I mean, just watch the VOD, I guess, and steal it from me, because I may have done an oopsie.
So Krunk's under an NDA on the blondies recipe, we're finding out. But you don't have to tell anybody, guys. Okay, let's just keep that our little secret.
Well, you can make my cookie recipe at least. I
Yeah.
posted it, and
Check
it's on
Twitter.
the Tip of the Hat's Twitter, and you can
I
make it. And if
retweeted
you
it
have
'cause-
questions, you can let me know.
I want to try to make them now. There's no way I make them as good as Lauren because, you know, the tender, loving care cannot be beaten, but a boy can try his best. So what's the story on the pub over here, boys? Ooh, Lang is in the pub, which I always like.
yeah.
Yeah. Tell us about what class are you on right now, Lang?
I'm playing the demo pieces right now, just getting the projectiles in, because, you know, I've been playing a lot of PUBG, or as we call it, Bud G with the friends. So that's a great game. You have a great time with it. Only projectiles, though, nades and crossbows. Whisker's the crossbow specialist. Steve Bud is the grenadier. That leaves me to the shoddy role, so I've been missing this projectile action. So I'm playing the class that has nothing but it, and I'm having a great time.
I thought you were going to say grenadine.
Yeah,
Like,
with
Steve's the grenadine.
Steve's the grenadine in
Of
the
the
Bud
drink,
Squad
yeah.
cocktail.
Yes.
Adds a lot of flavor to the mix.
Absolutely, but yeah, it's nice. You got the beautiful. I always remember the combo of unusuals you have, Lang. It looks lovely. The cloudy, the sunny, partially cloudy look.
I had to go look at my man in the bottom left corner because I forgot what I was wearing. But
You
yeah.
healed more. You just got a record
Yeah, I'm
22.
not-
What's going on with that?
He's cheating.
Setting records.
Aaron
Hello,
has to ban
Guinness.
me from the server.
Yeah. Like we said, guys, you can get into that pub and join us and whatnot. I want to get a few more donations in because we've had so much going on. We got the baking, and we're thanking these guys and, you know, loving on them and talking about items and whatnot. More stuff here for Jesse and Jill. There's $13.46 from Shamey-san. Says, hi, Jesse and Jill. I'm still working on becoming the most evil person on Scrap. I mean, you got your work cut out for you on that one with this guy here. But first, I must do this as a mini sacrifice to aid my evil laughter. Did I just hear a system message?
We just got a system message.
Hey!
Talking about Tip of the Hats.
Thank you, Valve.
Thank you, Valve.
They're definitely watching. We've heard in the past sometimes they just put us on the TV when this is happening. There it is. We just got a quick glance. Thank you so much, Valve. Hello, Washington. We appreciate it so much. Let's see what else we got here. We have an anonymous $100 donation. Says hello. Hello. We have, what else? We got Dinko with a $100 donation. Says third year. Some dope prizes this year. Keep it lit. That is some cool lingo there. I like those cool words.
SMH fam.
Let's see. Oh, we're here in the in-game chat a little bit. Maybe that's not so good, just for FYI. $14.24 from Mythos Man. Says, sorry, it's not much. Okay, quit the story, okay? Mythos Man, look, I'm going to give you love. I'm giving you a virtual hug because we're not hating on you for that. We've been saying it. I know we're like a broken record, but we've been saying it all weekend. Do not be afraid if you can't donate enough or anything like that, or it's like, this is a little. There's a reason we've been reading the $1 and $2, $3 and $5 donations is because they all matter the same. You know what I mean? Any donation matters the same way. So don't, don't be so down on yourself. The kids absolutely love it. We had Lawrence and Jacob here yesterday, and they agreed. We had Jeff, and Jeff, I believe, will be back later today, I think. There's no such thing as too small a donation.
And also, the small donations are the bulk of the
The
donation
bulk of the donations. We
that is
are not
most
kidding.
of what we raise.
Literally, every year. Yeah, absolutely. So, and you can look, if you want to look through the tracker, you can look yourself. It's a little boring to do, but if you're bored, you can, I guess. But yeah, do not worry. We love and appreciate absolutely every dollar. We wouldn't get anywhere at all. We wouldn't be at 154,000 US dollars without those $3 and $5 and $10 donations. So please keep them coming. Generico with a $30 donation. No message on that. Thank you, Generico. Will, I believe. Yeel with a Y donates $10.60. Says, keep up the great work. Hashtag for the kids. A lot of item donations coming in right now, guys. Please get on the item train. Keep them coming because we'll read them all out. They pop on the screen and whatnot. $58.02. Reaper Jr. Thank you so much. All the strange amounts. I'm guessing they're mostly all item donations. Maybe there's just some weird people that just love 5802 as a number. That's totally possible. If you want to do that and fool me, fool Get a Whale, please. Fool Get a Whale. It's not hard.
Fool Get a Whale once. Shame on you.
Fool
Get a Whale twice. Shame. Can't fool him again.
Can't fool me again. Mac Bosch donated $5 and says, what server are you on? Well, we are on our pub server, and I'm sure someone in chat, a moderator or someone, will post the server as they have been. I mean, they've been doing it all weekend long, but you can certainly try to come and join us in our pub. It's open. It's tough to get in there. Like last year, Bloodsire was saying he couldn't get in. Even myself, many years ago, I would try to get in, but there's no special privileges. It's first come, first serve. That's the way it works. $25 from Winky Spee says Mario equals spy? I don't know. Maybe he is.
That's the $25 question, really.
$20 anonymously here with a message. Woo! A little Ric Flair, I guess, maybe. Or like a wolf noise. I don't know what it was supposed to be. Just woo. Capital all capital letters. Want to remind about the prizes. Want to remind you guys about the merch. I mean, look at all the prizes. A lot of them are... One of them is sitting next to Jesse, as a matter of fact, on the couch. Well, two of them are sitting next to Jesse. The bird, as well as that PS4 Pro Spider-Man edition. I bought a PS4 Pro recently, and when I bought it, there were no bundles like that. But, I mean, if you're not aware, Spider-Man, one of the best console games to come out, at least in the past year, or one of the best games, period, actually, really. But it's PS4 exclusive, I believe, right? The Spider-Man. I can't wait to play it, honestly. I have one at home, a PS4, but not the game. It's really good. It's the best one since... Do you ever play the PS2 ones? Were you a PS2 person? There's a really
I played the PC ports, I think.
Okay,
Those were incredible.
Really good PS2. I mean, it was good at the time, but I mean, this is like... Get out of here. It's really good, yeah. So that's a prize as well. $50 gets you in on the PS4 Pro. All those details. I mean, if you watch for 5 or 6 minutes, you can probably see it all on our ticker down there as well, down underneath the kitchen. Yeah, so the prizes, the incentives, that Cutthroat Kitchen, guys. Let's get to that. Let me get you an up-to-date count on that. It might have just been on the screen. I don't freaking know. I mean, we're certainly over half, $3,207. And we're running out of time on that, guys. I know that everyone loves the cool incentives and stuff, but we got to get there. We got to earn it. You know, we're raising money. It's for such a fantastic cause. So please keep them coming in. The subs, the Prime subs, that all goes towards it as well. That hooks in the gifted subs as well. I saw there was a bit of a sub train earlier. All of this stuff. We got a nice long day ahead of us. Lots of crazy stuff, but you guys help make the show. You really, literally do with your donations. So don't forget about the incentives and the bid. Well, not bid wars. I guess just incentives now going forward. Please, let's get all of them. Let's get yourself some swag. How's it? Oh, sorry. What? Whose the voice was that? Was that you?
Don't know what you're talking about.
I heard someone go, "Ha."
I said swag.
Swag. Swag. What is that? What does that mean? It looks like our. Is that actually our very own Uber chain? I know people are sharing Steam accounts, but we've got the engineer man.
No, this is Uncle Dane.
It's Uncle Dane. Welcome.
Whoa.
Shout out to Uncle Dane, by the way. He really wanted to be here. He had a wedding he had to attend, unfortunately. And so, yeah, but hopefully next year we'll get him back.
Uncle Dane's
Dane.
quite a lad. Last year he was here at Tip of the Hats, and he and I just spent hours talking about TF2. And
Yeah, he's a great kid.
he's great, yeah, and he
Young
loves,
kid.
loves TF2, and he's really smart. And Dane, give me money, please, now.
Smarter than Jill, even. How's, let's see, we haven't heard from Erin yet. How are you doing, Erin? She's in our pub. She's on screen right now. No pressure.
Okay, pretty good.
Pretty good. Oh, you're super quiet. She's very soft-spoken, but she carries a
Get the
big
mic
pan.
closer to the.
Go
Hello?
ahead and speak right into
Hello?
it. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? That's
doing
Erin's
pretty good.
catchphrase, by the way.
Hello?
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 That's her thing. Guys, and we can give love, too. I mean, while she's here, give love to Erin, please, who's sort of the guru on the server side of things with regards to our game servers. She deserves just as much love as everybody else here that's doing hard work, and she's been doing it for years, and we appreciate her.
Trying to admin and play the game at the same time, and it's
Yep.
very
How's
difficult.
that working out?
Yeah.
Well, it's working.
She's been doing
That's
a lot
all
of
that matters, isn't it?
directing too behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And especially Overwatch, she's been great. And
Yep. Nobody
Leading
here
that,
has
really.
just one job. There's no one here that does one thing at all, except me. Look handsome.
But you do it so well.
No, I don't. We're still working on the Cutthroat Kitchen incentive. Please, guys, let's get that in. Keep up those subs as well.